Welcome back to my channel, guys. Well, out in the van for the first time. Come to Malvern to the Western Motorhome Show, which is a Warner's event. So I've parked up and I'm sort of just about all ready to go. If you've watched the last video, then you'll know that my van isn't finished yet, and I'm not going to give you a walk around of the van until it is complete. So this video basically is going to be about the show, and also my friend Mary is here with me, and I'm here with a bunch of other people as well. But Mary's here and she's seen a van which she wants to have a look at, a second-hand van. So hopefully we'll get a chance to have a look at that at some stage over the weekend, and maybe there'll be some other vans as well. She has changed her mind a little bit on the layout, but we'll come to that later on in the video. But for now, the ladies in the group have all gone line dancing. So I'm just grabbing a few beers. I'm going to meet up with the guys at one of the motorhomes there. So catch you in a bit. So after a great start this morning, where I went to Worcester to do the park run with some friends, and now the sun has come out. It's scorching hot, and just having a bit of food, and then we're going to go and have a mooch around the stall, see what people are selling. I've got a little bit of a shopping list, a couple of things I want to get, and need to have a look at what's available in the way of motorhomes for Mary.
Sorry?
Find your seats, number one.
You want to sit down here?
Yeah, we could have it there. How many can we get?
And it's the man from Van Life Eats, and I'll be at his festival next weekend. So I thought one of these mats would be pretty good for the van. I'm going to get a windbreak, and then I'll have the mat. So I've gone for the small Van Life one there. So that's wasn't on my shopping list, but Mary here has kindly bought it for me as a van present. So thank you, Mary.
You're welcome.
So Mary and I have been looking around the show, and unfortunately we haven't seen anything for sale in her price range. Well, no, that's not strictly true. We have, but they've been micro campers, and she doesn't want a micro camper. She wants something bigger. But these are all pretty new. Well, I say pretty new. Look at that. 109,000. Show offer 105. 75,000. 76,000.
So I might drag it in.
75,000. So it's all see, even the VW with a pop top is £55,000. Too expensive, eh, Mary? Now how about this? On a Tesla Model 3. It's called the Dashaway.
Wow.
Power station. Porta potty. Now, how about this?
Yeah, one of the guys used to film a lot.
115,000, mind. Gorgeous.
Where's the bathroom?
And it's a MAN TGE, gas-free, 2-litre automatic, multifunctional steering wheel, app connect, climate control, nav, blah 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 blah. Victron off-grid charging system, induction hob, inlet sink, 70-litre fridge, diesel air and water heater, 280 watt MIPV solar panel, laser grill kit and bull bar. Wow.
Is that the toilet?
Yeah.
Well, how long do you get to it? There's no wash basin.
Mary doesn't like it. Doesn't like where the toilet is, and doesn't like where that there's no. There must be a sink though.
Yeah, but
I can't find the shower.
Oh, don't need a shower.
no.
So just wandering around the show here, and I've been looking for a van for Mary, and not having any joy with her budget. So which is probably as I was expecting anyway, but she is still umming and ahhing, particularly about the bed. And she was saying that, you know, maybe she ought to rethink about. She said about the bed being something where you've got to change a seat into a bed and then back into a seat again. And then she changed her mind to wanting a fixed bed, and now she's umming and ahhing about that again. But I think if she wants a fixed bed, she's just going to have to be patient. Something will come up. It's in her budget with a fixed bed, and we're coming to that time of year now where it's coming into the autumn. She's got plenty of time. We've got a good few months of autumn, or even through the winter, you know, but I think she needs to get something before we get into spring. But we will keep looking and see if we can come up with something. So this is Bode Vans, and it's not a dissimilar layout to my van, or how my van is going to be, except I'm not having a shower, mine's just a toilet room.
I'll show you. So in this transport,
It's very nice.
transporter, we've got downstairs bed.
And this van is 49,000. The conversion is 32. Base van 2022, 25,000 kilometers, 17,000. This is their show van and not for sale. I've not heard of Bode. Okay. You can't see. Very similar layout to mine. Nice light and airy. I'd want to, for that price, I'd like a really good electrical spec mind. Well, good morning all. Well, actually, it's afternoon, and It's the last day, it's Sunday, and the last day of the Western Motorhome Show. And there's a couple of things I want to go and look at. Purchases possibly to make. And then I want to go to a talk being given by Motorhome Matt and Wandering Bird at 1 o'clock. That should be interesting. And it's what time now? It's 12 minutes past 12 now. So I've got a little bit of time to go wandering around the stalls, find what I want to find, and then go to the talk, and then meeting up with friends later, a couple of beers, get some food, and then this evening's entertainment. So I'm testing the campsite socket at this point, and then what I do is I plug my hookup cable into the socket, and I plug this into the end of my hookup cable. I still haven't even connected my motorhome. I'm now testing my hookup cable, because last time I used it, it might have been tripped on, driven on, there might be some short in it. Then I finally hook up the motorhome. I then go in and I plug this into every socket. I told you I'm a nerd. And I test every socket in the van. And so there we go. Just come out of the chat with Motorhome Matt and Wandering Bird. And it was all about traveling in Europe. And I believe they both have information on their own websites regarding rules and regulations and various information about traveling in Europe. And I'll see if I can put a link to their websites in the description box below. Right, all that's bit done. Now I've got to go and try and find my friends and see about getting a beer and enjoy some of this glorious sunshine, because as you can see behind me, lots of people over here are. Okay, back from the show, well, back to the campsite at the show, and I bought a couple of things. So I bought a socket tester. So that's for when I go to France, because quite often the polarity of electric hookups is reversed. Not that I'm intending on using much in the way of electric hookups, but you never know. And the other thing is I bought, because in Spain you no longer use a warning triangle. If you break down, you have to have an emergency beacon. So I bought this. I think this was £19.99, and the socket tester was £10, I think, £9.99, something like that. And I got it from thatleisureshop.com. So that's about it, really. This evening I'm meeting up with my friends. We're going to have a few beers, get something to eat, and then in the morning it'll be packing up and driving off. And I've got to take the van home, unload it, take everything out, and the mattress is going to be fun by myself, unless I can rope one of my neighbours into giving me a hand. And then take it back to Bridgend. So the guys have got another 3 days or so to work on it, and then pick the van up again on Friday to head down to Basingstoke for the Van Life Eats Food Festival, which I am looking forward to. So there's a few things I'm going to do differently on next weekend's trip. I doubt very much whether my kitchen will be made up in here. I don't know how much they can get done in 3 days. If they have, it'll be great. If my inverter has been delivered and that's connected, that'll be great, because then I can take my air fryer and my induction hob and what have you, and I can use that to cook with. But at the moment I'm going to assume that I'm going to have none of that. So instead of just taking the little single gas stove, you know, the one that uses the aerosol style gas canisters, I'm going to bring my 2-burner gas cooker with the gas cylinder, and I'm going to bring food, and I'm not going to eat out. I'm going to be cooking meals. I've got a I think I've got a chili chicken in the freezer, so that'll be good for Friday night. And then I'll bring some bacon and eggs and stuff for breakfast, and then I'll work out in the week what I'm going to do Saturday and Sunday evenings. But I'm intending on sort of cooking in or outside the van, either way, next weekend. Get a flavour of, no pun intended, get a flavour of cooking in the van or just outside the van, whatever. Depends on the weather, doesn't it? So look guys, I hope you've enjoyed this video. There's not been that much to see really, but you know, it's a bit of an update on where I am with my van, and I would like to think that my van will be ready by the middle of September, because there's a trip I want to do that middle weekend in September. More of that nearer the time. So until the next time guys, oh yeah, and Mary and I will be are looking out on Auto Trader and on other dealership websites. We're looking for a motorhome, maximum price £25,000, must have a fixed bed in it, and be no more than 7 meters ideally long. So if you know of something, let me know. But I know Mary would prefer to buy from a dealer because you get the warranty, don't you? So there's no comeback really from a private sale. So anyway, let me know. So anyway, going back, if you enjoyed this video, please give it the thumbs up, hit the notification button so you'll be notified of future videos, and subscribe to my channel if you already haven't. And until the next time, happy adventures.